afternoon, listeners. Welcome to today, very special day. It's, as usual, the Maritime and Border Show on VOP 90.3 FM. As we say, the program is interactive, is informative, is educative, and is entertaining. Today is going to be an open mic. Unfortunately, my guest can't make it to the studio for, one or two reasons, but the show must go on. That's the truth. And also, my co-host had to take an emergency trip to attend to some personal family issues. So today it's going to be me and you. The phone lines will be opened once we are done with looking at the activities within the maritime and blue economy that happened throughout last week. So when we are done with that, we'll open the phone lines for you to be part of the show for today. A lot of you will be, co-anchoring with me, so to say. So once more, it's a pleasure to welcome you to the Maritime and Border Show. And my name is Prince Chilaka. All right, so we're going to go straight to business. We're going to start off with what happened the whole of last week. We had, we'll start with the visit of the area controller. The SCG Baban Dede, inspires officers during strategic visit to Kirikiri Lighter Terminal Command. The Kirikiri Lighter Command, KLT Area Command of the Nigerian Customs Service on Wednesday, February 4, 2026, hosted the Assistant Controller General of Customs in charge of Zone A, Mohammed Baban Dede, on a strategic operational visit aimed at improving efficiency and service. Lukman Adigo warmly received ACG Babandede and his team. In his welcome remarks, Deputy Controller Adigo expressed the command's gratitude for the visit, describing it as timely and motivating. He stated the command's commitment to revenue generation, enforcement, and trade facilitation, pledging to stay vigilant, adapt to evolving trade and border management challenges, follow procedures diligently, and promote innovation and accountability in all operations. According to a statement signed on Wednesday by the Command Public Relations Officer, CSC VU Ogabo, during the visit, ACG Babandede reviewed revenue operations, enforcement activities, and stakeholders' engagement. He interacted with officers, observed daily operations, and provided guidance on strengthening performance and service delivery. Deputy Controller Adigo described the visit as a defining moment for the command, noting that the SCG's advice and observations would help shaping operational focus and enhance service standards. He assured that the Kirikiri Lighter Command area Kirikiri Lighter Terminal Area Command would continue to improve its operations, support the objectives of the Nigerian Customs Service, and safeguard the national economy while facilitating legitimate trade. Like I've said, I think 2 weeks back, I took time to carry out a holistic investigation about the person of the Deputy Controller at the Lighter Command, that is Deputy Controller Adigo. And I'm telling you, he grew through the ranks and he understands what it takes. And I would say I'm really, really impressed and happy that, the CG is actually considering the next level of officers, pushing them forward so that if the old officers we have all retire or leave the service, there will not be a vacuum. So it was a welcome meeting, and then I'll tell you that the SCG himself was quite impressed with what he saw. He was quite impressed with the kind of infrastructural development, touch up here and there. He was impressed with the executive team, the working team of the area commander, and he was also impressed, with the fact that yes, within the shortest possible time, he's building a strong relationship with stakeholders. So I must say congratulations to him, and I also say congratulations to the CG of Custom Adewale for taking the initiative of giving room for the younger officers to climb the ladder. A milestone in transparency, federal government launches National Single Window Project. In a significant stride towards enhancing transparency and efficiency in trade, the federal government of Nigeria is poised to launch phase 1 of the National Single Window NSW project on March 27, 2026. This landmark initiative has garnered strong support from the Media Anti-Corruption Initiative, which hails it as a game changer in the country's fight against corruption. The NSW project aims to create a centralized platform where all trade-related transactions can be managed seamlessly, integrating various government services into a single digital interface. This will simplify documentation, expedite approvals, and foster a more accountable business environment. By minimizing bureaucratic hurdles, the NSW project is expected to enhance the ease of doing business in Nigeria, attracting potential investors and boosting economic growth. The NSW project aligns with the global best practices in governance and trade facilitation, said Captain Adamu Ishela, chairman of the Media Anti-Corruption Initiative. By making processes more transparent, we can combat corruption and promote accountability. The platform's robust monitoring and reporting features will provide stakeholders with the tools to track represents a commitment to transparency and good governance, marking a pivotal moment in Nigeria's ongoing fight against corruption. I would start by saying that for me, anything that would take away the cancer known as corruption in Nigeria is a welcome development. And so as an advocate of advocate against corruption, I welcome this project, and I believe that a lot of Nigerians, especially businessmen, those who are involved, especially in the maritime and blue economy, they're eager to see the outcome of this innovation. And we are hoping that we will not have as much glitches as we had during the introduction of the BOW. But then, like we know, any new innovation is subject to some setbacks. But we hope that the team will be on standby to ensure that such setbacks, such glitches, do not end up hurting those who are meant to use the services. Nigeria Customs reinforces commitment to leadership efficiency. The Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) has reaffirmed its commitment to leadership development with a strategic training session for senior officers under the Senior Customs Command and Leadership course at the Nigerian Customs Command and Staff College, Gwagwalada. The training tagged Senior Customs Command and Leadership course for Batch A commenced on Monday, 3rd of February 2026, reflects the service's strategic focus on preparing officers for higher responsibilities amid evolving operational, security, and trade facilitation challenges. Speaking at the event on Tuesday, that's the 4th of February 2026, the Controller General of Customs, CG Adewale Adeniyi, described the program as a defining investment in the service future. He noted that leadership within the NCS is exercised at every level and cautioned against the gradual erosion of standards, institutional culture, and accountability as senior officers begin to exit the system. According to the CGC, the course is designed to test character, competence, and discipline, stressing that leadership exposes both strengths and weaknesses. He urged participants to avoid personalizing authority, hoarding knowledge, or engaging in unhealthy competition, adding that strong institutions are built on shared purpose, continuity, and mentorship. At this level, he says, your success is determined less by what you know and more by who you are. The authority you wield amplifies character, it exposes strength, but it also reveals weakness. Throughout this course, you'll be challenged to look inward, to reflect on your judgment, discipline, values, and behavior under pressure. That discomfort is deliberate because growth does not occur in comfort zones. Exactly. The CGC further described the leadership program as a deliberate effort by the service to prepare officers for a defining moment in its history, noting that the quality of future leadership would depend on the decisions, disciplines, and mindset of those currently being trained. Honestly, I give a thumbs up to the CGC. The foresight with which he's looking at the Nigerian customs, ensuring that there is no vacuum, because a lot of those we have as controllers, most of them are already due for retirement, and obviously we wouldn't want to have a vacuum. So it's a welcome development. I really, really congratulate him and his team for taking up the step, and the decision is not an easy one to prepare the younger officers for the task that lies ahead. And let me quote him. He says that discomfort, the discomfort that the officers that are going through right now in their training brings growth. You cannot grow within your comfort zone, so he says. But you can grow outside your comfort zone. So, it's really, really a good one. And I pray and hope that these officers that are being trained for higher positions would, bear at the back of their mind that they are out there to serve the Nigerian people and not to serve themselves. Customs Tinkan Island Command makes big drug arms seizure. The Tinkan Island Port Command of the Nigerian Customs Service has seized 1,183 kilograms of cannabis indica worth 4.73 billion, packed into 2,366 parcels across 55 jumbo bags, plus a Colt MK4 series 70-45 pistol and empty magazine. All the items were concealed in 3 used vehicles inside a 40-foot container. The operation was conducted alongside the NDLEA and DSS on January 28, 2026. The vehicles, a Hyundai Santa Fe, Toyota Sienna, and Toyota Matrix, were part of an import consignment examined with the declarant present. One suspect was apprehended on the spot. The cannabis heads to NDLEA for deeper probe and court action, while the firearm will transfer to the relevant authority shortly. The operation embodies the 2026 WCO Customs Day theme: Customs Protecting Society through Vigilance and Commitment. Command officials saluted Controller General Bashir Adewale Adeniyi's leadership for enabling such partnerships, pledging non-stop vigilance against smuggling to shield national security and public welfare at entry points. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what is wrong with Nigerians. I don't know what is wrong, especially with Nigerian businessmen. Everybody is talking about the rate at which hard drugs, arms are entering the country, and we all know the consequences. And we know that these drugs and arms, once they leave the ports and get into the hands of those that are not supposed to have them, we have problem in our hands. Check the whole thing that is happening in the north, which has moved now to Kwara and all of that, where people are being killed and slaughtered like chicken. It's not because of any other thing, but because of the proliferation of arms, small, small arms into the country. And a lot of times, these people who carry out these acts are on high drugs. You can't rule away that. So arms and drugs and bandits and terrorists, they go hand in gloves. So I don't understand why, Nigerians keep doing the wrong thing. Keep doing the wrong thing that is creating more problem for the Nigerian people. I don't know why people just cannot do the right thing. If you can go and import your cars, nobody's stopping you from importing your cars. But when you begin to import your cars and you now see it as a way of carrying drugs, a way of moving arms, then you are not a patriotic Nigerian. So we're begging, we're using this forum to beg Nigerians, to beg our importers, please, the drugs you bring in, the arms you bring in is creating so much problem in this country. It is, the drugs to start with is affecting our youths. The arms you bring in is creating so much death, misery, pain in families. We're begging you to stop. Let us stop this madness and begin to think of how to build our country. Nigeria pushes for local tire production to reduce importation. The federal government is pushing for increased local production of tires and batteries to reduce Nigeria's dependency on imports and conserve foreign exchange. The Director General of the National Automotive Design and Development Council, NADIC, Mr. Joseph Osanipi, made the call at a sensation workshop for Nigerian tire and battery industry in Abuja. The theme of the workshop was revitalizing the automotive value chain in Nigeria, strategies for growth in the tire and battery sectors. Osanipin said that Nigeria had the capacity, raw materials, and market size to produce tires and batteries locally, stressing that continued importation amounts to avoidable capital flight. According to him, Nigeria has over 60 million tires in use nationwide, highlighting the huge domestic market and the volume of funds expended annually on imported tires. The NADDC boss said that local tire and battery production align with the federal government's Nigeria's First policy, which promotes local manufacturing and value addition. I mean, for me, this is going to be wonderful. If we can go back, to producing tires. The advantage of this is that we'll be producing tires that meet with the Nigerian roads. As you know, our roads are terrible. Our roads are unmotorable. And so if we can develop tires that would match the current state of our roads, I mean, car owners and truck drivers and everybody will be happy, But then, it takes a lot of will to be able to do that. At the same time, we're saying to the federal government, you can't continue to collect roadworthiness certificate money from road users, and yet the roads are not worthy, the roads are not motorable. For a lot of Nigerians, this is just the way the government is using to enrich itself, because you can't be asking people to pay for services not delivered. We're using this opportunity to call on the federal government to look into this. Nigerians can't keep paying for roadworthiness certificate when the roads are not motorable. We're ever proactive in intercepting prohibited, falsely declared goods, says Controller Onyeka. In line with the core mandate of the Nigerian Customs Service, the Tinkan Island Port Command is ever proactive in intercepting prohibited and falsely declared goods, even as it remains committed to facilitate legitimate trade while contributing significantly to revenue generation. The falsely declared goods include controlled pharmaceuticals, arms and ammunition, narcotics, and other items capable of undermining public safety, security, and stability. The Customs Area Controller, CSA Controller Frank Onyeka, stated this in Lagos on Friday while formally handing over 3 units of 20-feet containers containing expired pharmaceutical products to the National Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC) for appropriate regulatory action. Beyond these seizures, he explained, the Tinkan Command has continued to record notable achievements in recent times through intensified cargo examination, improved intelligence gathering, and sustained enforcement operations. These achievements are the result of deliberate strategies anchored on discipline, integrity, and strong interagency collaboration. He showed special appreciation to the operatives of NAFDAC for their consistent cooperation, and he says our synergy has continued to yield positive results, particularly in ensuring that fake, substandard, and expired drugs are intercepted before reaching the Nigerian populace. I mean, I want to say that this is a wonderful one, and to congratulate Controller Onyeka Frank for for his vigilance, for his sense of leadership, and for having a team that can deliver. I mean, you can imagine what would have happened if these 3 containers, these 3 20-feet containers, the contents are entered into the Nigerian market. Today we're talking about people having cancer. Cancer has become very predominant in Nigeria. Kidney failure, liver failure, all manner of sickness. And this is because we have people who have decided to become devils by importing fake and expired pharmaceutical items. So to the Tinkan Area Command, I say congratulations. We ask you to be more vigilant. We ask you to do your best, and we ask your men, to learn how to say no, especially to these corrupt individuals who are willing to do anything, to do everything and anything to ensure that such products leave the ports. Freight forwarders warn FAN to halt new charges in airport cargo operations or risk rumble in the sector. If the recent arbitrary increase in charges by the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria (FAN) is not reviewed, cargo operations across airports nationwide risk disruption, prompting huge loss in government revenue. Airports freight forwarders have warned. Leaders of the major associations operating at the nation's airports stated this in Lagos on Tuesday. The associations included the National Association of Government-Approved Forwarders, NAGAF, the Association of Nigerian Licensed Custom Agents, ANACA, African Professionals, Freight Forwarders and Logistics of Nigeria, AFLON, and NAFAC. Featuring in the briefing, among others, were Dr. Shegun Musa, Deputy National President of NAGAF, in charge of air and logistics, and Mr. Tokwe Akindele, Chairman Airport Chapter of ANACA. Speaking on behalf of the groups, Dr. Musa traced the controversy to an agreement reached with FAN in 2010 over the collection of a 7 naira per kilogram levy on cargo, which, according to him, was tied to the allocation of land for the development of a cargo village at the airport. He explained that prior to that agreement, FAN had been collecting 2 naira per kilogram, a charge the freight forwarders had challenged on the grounds that FAN, having concessioned cargo operations to companies such as NACO and SACOL, was not directly providing cargo handling services. He said the association had formally written FAN at the time, arguing that the 2 naira charge was illegal, a move that led to prolonged negotiations that reportedly lasted for about 2 weeks and disrupted activities at the airport. According to him, an eventual compromise was the introduction of the 7 naira charge in exchange for the allocation of land to build a cargo village, a deal he said formed the basis for the current arrangement. The 7 naira we are talking about is attached to the land, to this land. It is like rent on the land. Musa said, insisting that FAN had no right to impose fresh charges without first engaging stakeholders. He argued that Just as the Nigerian Ports Authority (NPA) relates with terminal operators after concessioning the seaports, FAN should deal with its concessionaires rather than directly imposing charges on operators. The freight forwarders also raised financial concerns, claiming that FAN had already made substantial sums from the 7 naira levy over the years. Musa said that in 2010 alone, FAN collected over 1 billion naira from the charge, and from 2010 to date, the cumulative amount will be far higher than the value of the land allocated for the cargo village. I mean, if you followed us last week, we informed you that FAN had given a quick notice to all the associations and organizations operating within the airport that they should leave. And then they too have vowed that they will not leave. Now, the story we're hearing is that as at 2009 to 2010, that they had an agreement with FAN. Another agreement was that FAN was going to give a parcel of land to freight forwarders for them to build a cargo village. And that for them to pay for that parcel of land, they allowed FAN to increase their charge from 2 naira per kg to 7 naira per kg. And that has been the figure. Now, FAN wakes up and says, everybody should leave. You're asking people who have paid their dues to leave, where do you want them to go? Why are you not looking at the agreement? Why are you not sitting down to discuss with them? Why is FAN acting like a dictator? Why is it that each time organizations or government agencies within this sector, why is it that whenever they want to increase their rates, they don't hold meetings with the stakeholders? They just wake up from sleep and then they announce what they want to announce and they think that it will go down like that. It doesn't. I believe that then there is need for serious engagement between the stakeholders and FAN. And FAN needs to do the right thing. You need to engage the stakeholders. You need to explain to them why you want to increase, and not just waking up and chasing out everybody because you want to increase. It's totally unacceptable. Deep Blue project set to scale new heights as NIMASA eyes expansion to enhance maritime security, drive blue economy, growth in Nigeria. Following the success of its maritime security architecture known as the Deep Blue project, the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, is considering an expansion of the project, which impact has been felt across the Gulf of Guinea and gained global recognition to ensure sustainability and greater impact. Director General of NIMASA, Dr. Dayo Moboriola, made this known during his strategic visit to the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, at the Naval Headquarters, Abuja, on Thursday. Moboriola, while commending the Navy for their harmonious collaboration with NIMASA and congratulating the CNS who had previously served as Maritime Guard Command under the agency, called for continued partnership with the Navy under his watch. He said, "It is important that we continue our partnership and strengthen our relationship. Our purpose here is to congratulate you and to discuss the benefits of the Deep Blue project, how to sustain it, expand it, and increase its impact on the Gulf of Guinea. We are confident that we have the backing of the President, the Minister of Maritime and Blue Economy, and the Nigerian Navy. Hence, we are working towards presenting our proposal on the necessary improvements to be undertaken," he stated. Well, it's a wonderful one. The maritime and blue economy is opening up. And I would say, if you notice, there's been this more like a paradigm shift from oil to blue economy. And we're hoping and praying that it will get to that point where our dependence on oil will become zero. And then we'll have other sectors opened up so that the country, can have a robust revenue generation. I mean, the same thing we hope will happen in the mineral sector. Unfortunately, a lot is going wrong in the mineral sector. But we hope that, things would streamline and that the government will do the needful. China-born auto parts dealer arrested with 95 wraps of cocaine at Kano Airport. A 62-year-old Lagos-based businessman, Nwabueze Nicholas Izueke, was arrested at Kano's Malam Aminu Kano International Airport on January 31st, 2026, while attempting to smuggle 95 wraps of cocaine weighing 1,589 kg to China. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLA, intercepted Izueke during a body scan and he subsequently expelled the cocaine pellets. 62-year-old, what are you looking for? Why is it that money has become like the only thing a lot of Nigerians think about? You're risking your life. You're risking the life of your generation. You have given yourself a bad name. You're also dragging your children and their children unborn into your mess. What is a 72-year-old man looking for? What is he looking for? Good, you might tell me, the economy is not good, things are not, looking well for you and all of that. But carrying drugs, is that the solution? You and I know the punishment that comes with carrying drugs in China. So, assuming you were not caught here and you were caught in China, what would you have done? Oh, God. It's really, really getting crazy. Nigeria Immigration Service debunks false claims of regional passport ban. The Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS, has dismissed reports alleging that a specific region, Southeast, has been barred from passport issuance. The service clarified that this claim grossly misrepresents ongoing government reforms aimed at modernizing passport administration. According to a statement signed by the Service Public Relations Officer, NIS Abuja, DCI, AS Akinlabi, on Friday, 7 February 2026, explained that in reality, NIS is implementing a phased onboarding system to shift passport offices, including those in foreign missions, to a centralized production framework. This was launched in 2024, he said, and he says that this initiative boosts of efficiency, integrity, and security without excluding any Nigerian citizen. NIS has already onboarded offices in the Northeast and North Central states, Borno, Yobe, Benue, Kogi, Nasarawa, Niger, and Plateau, plus 35 international stations across Africa, Asia, Europe, and South America. The migration for the 5 Southeast states, Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo, and 5 more international stations, Italy, Greece, Spain, Switzerland, and Australia, is underway in the first quarter of 2026. All right, this is a noble one. Let's look at the positive side of it. But then at the same time, we should look at the negative side of it. You don't do such a project that can be viewed differently without carrying the people along. Because now the impression people from the Southeast have, which has been sold to the people, is that the NIS doesn't want passport issued to people from the Southeast. So you are doing a damage control after you have allowed a beautiful thing to be given a bad name. So I don't know why government officials find it difficult engaging with the people, engaging with stakeholders. It wouldn't cost you anything to come out and tell Nigerians, oh, this is what we've started. We're doing it phase by phase. We just finished from Northeast, North Central, we're going to Southeast. And so you prepare the mind of the people. And I'll tell you, when you do such thing, the people will be receptive. But this idea of, you just embark on something, you don't take into consideration the feelings of the people. It's totally, totally unacceptable. We need to be honest and sincere to ourselves in this country. Nigeria, for me, is the only country where the government never asks you, what do you want as a people? The government just wakes up and says, we think that these people, they need, instead of giving them what they really want, which is road, you say, I think they need borehole. So we need to change that mentality. It's something that cuts across from the local government to the state to the federal. Learn to engage the people. Learn to carry them along. Learn to do the things that the people want, not what you as an individual want for the people. And they say, this is why the Igbos have a proverb. They say, if one man cooks for the community will finish it. But if the community cooks for that man, the man will not be able to finish it. The whole essence why we have government across board is for the people. That's why it's called democracy. Democracy is government of the people. But in Nigeria, democracy has turned into government of the few, by the few, and for the few. And who are these few? The elites, some of the elites, and the political class. So we appeal to you. You may be a DG. You may be a director general. You may be a managing director of government parastatal. Whatever it is, whatever office or position you're occupying, understand that it is not for you. Rather, you're holding it in trust for the people. Ask the people. Discuss with the people. Carry the people along so that the people at every point in time will appreciate you when you do the right thing. We need to stop this mindset of, this is what I think the people want. No. Ask the people, what do you want? Is it electricity? Is it road? Is it good governance? Let us engage the people. All right, so we're going to be moving now to opening the phone lines. Like I said, today is going to be an open mic. You're free to call in. Any of the news that we have brought to you that interests you, feel free to call in. And anyone that has not interested you, let us know. If you have a news item, before we even open the lines, don't forget that the battle between the Shippers Council and the shipping lines and the stakeholders is still there. I think during the week, one of the shipping lines, PIL, was picketed by the agencies, the associations that, NAGAF and so on, because they feel that they don't want to obey the instructions of the Nigerian Shippers Council. The Nigerian Shippers Council has told all shipping lines, engage your stakeholders. Stay on hold, engage them. And then when you engage them, so let us know as you engage them. But then it appears that, the shipping lines are more interested in what they want to do. They are more interested in hiking their prices rather than, listening to the Nigerian people, rather than listening to the stakeholders, rather than realizing that they're in business because Nigerians, through the stakeholders, are patronizing them. So it's very, very important that shipping lines recognize the office of the Nigerian Shippers Council and begin to engage people. We're not in a dictatorship, we're in a democracy. Democracy is all about engaging the people. It's not about you waking up and doing things the way you want, but it's about you engaging the people and ensuring that, yes, the people are well informed and the people are well engaged. So our phone lines are going to be opened. We have 0700 903 903 903. We have 081 717 56338. You can call us on WhatsApp. You can send us a WhatsApp message. We also have 080-3692-993. So the phone lines are open now. Let's continue with the show. All right, I think I have my first caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
How are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, I'm fine. Please, your name and where you're calling. Can you move from your radio, please? Your
Okay.
name and...
Oh yeah, just calm down. Let me off it. Calm down.
Can
you hear me now?
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Your name and where you're calling from, sir.
You can hear me now, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you. Hello.
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead, sir. Oh, you have to call us back. We just lost that call. You have to call us back. So, like I said, it's an open mic. You're free to, call the phone line 0700 903 903 903. Call us on 081 717 56338. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Please, can you move from your radio, please?
Hello?
Move from your radio, please.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Your name and where
My
you're
brother, how
calling
you
from?
doing?
Are they fine now? How now?
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Go to
Go ahead.
what I'm just Hello?
I can hear
What
you.
I'm just saying about the issue of NAFDAC issue. If that you know your job now, to go to the office, you just take it as a 4 days, 1 o'clock. They never resume office. Hello?
Go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead.
So about the NAFDAC issue, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That resuming office in 5, 12, 1. They are directed 2 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock before we resume. So that NAFDAC issue, Nigeria should look over NAFDAC. That is why people are running for NAFDAC because of their own interest. They know they resume work in time. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bless you too. All right. I hope the DG of NAFDAC is listening. There's a complaint that you people don't resume work on time, and it's affecting the productivity of Nigerians. I don't see why somebody will be resuming work by 12:30, 1 o'clock. It's totally unacceptable. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello. Hello. Hello, go ahead. We can hear you. Hello. Looks like something is wrong with the network. The phones are buzzing, but you can't pick them, okay, let me say this. If you call and you can't hear us, be rest assured that we can hear you. And then you should just go ahead with what you want to say. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Please move from your radio.
Okay.
Please, when you call, please off your radio.
Okay.
The hall back is not good for us.
You see what people are complaining?
All right, go ahead, sir.
Because all this Nigerian, all this work is those people they will go and report to, put them into the work. How can a Nigerian service is supposed to start work 8 o'clock? They will start that time 12, 1. That's where the problem is. That's only what I can say about it.
All right. Thank you, sir. This is a call out on the DG of NAFDAC. Please, you need to be on top of your game. people who are working for the people cannot be coming to work at their own time. There must be a resumption time as well as a closing time. People are complaining that NAFDAC officials come to work as late as 1 p.m. If you come to work by 1 p.m., the day is already gone. How many hours are you going to put to your work? So please, NAFDAC, they're calling out on you. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, President Chinaka. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir. Your name and where you're calling from.
You have Nerus on the line from Apapa.
You're welcome, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my brother. I want to quickly react to the imbroglio between the shipping companies and then freight forwarders.
Okay, go ahead.
They are taking the freight forwarders right for too long, and then the shippers council seem not to be helping issues because at the point we were beginning to think that they were aligning more towards the interest of these shipping companies than the interest of the Nigerians. Ultimately, whatever happens within that supply chain affects the trading public. That's why any increment that comes from these shipping lines must be treated with utmost carefulness, because the long and short of it is that if an importer clears his goods at exorbitant rates, who suffers is you and I, the consumers. Those are the people that suffer it. So, but for the shipping lines, they need to be tamed, if I must use that word, because this increment here and there is not helping us at all. And for what happened at the airport, I like you situated it properly by. I don't see the rationale behind asking freight forwarders to leave to where, and then beyond that, the agreement that was reached ab initio was breached by FAN. So in the following days and weeks ahead, there are bound to be more of some of these skirmishes here and there, because more shipping companies will be called out, because if we don't make this thing now and allow it to continue, it will get to a point that even to do business in the port will become an issue. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, I believe that for you to have results, as long as you're serving the people, you must learn to engage them. You must learn to carry them along, no matter the decisions you want to take. Carrying the people along is very, very important. It is key to the progress you want to make. You can't make progress when you leave the people behind. You can't make progress when those that are supposed to be part of the system are relegated to the background, And I honestly don't know why government, especially government offices, they don't like engaging. They don't like engagement. I mean, do you know why the Nigerian Customs under the CGC is thriving? It's because the CGC is a man of, engagement. He engages the people. He really, really engages stakeholders. Each time he wants to unveil a new project or a new item, he calls for the public. He starts months ahead to engage the people, to prepare their minds. So this thing we call engagement is the antidote you need. If you engage the people properly, the people will buy into your vision. They will buy into whatever you're throwing at them. But if you don't engage the people, how do you want them to begin to go with you? They will not. And that's the truth. The people will not. You will, at the end of the day, think that, oh, the people are revolting, or the people don't like my face, or the people don't like the DJ. No. The people want you to engage. The people want you to explain to them, why, certain things should be the way they are. The people want to know. If you want to increase their rates, the people want to know why you want to increase the rates. It's very, very important that government officials should learn, how to engage the Nigerian people. It's very, very important. You must engage the people to get what you want. So I honestly don't understand, why we keep going back and forth. Rather than moving forward, we keep dragging ourselves backwards. And sometimes these things are done deliberately. I hear that now. This one, I'm still talking about the Nigerian Immigration Service, and this is a call out to the Minister of Internal Affairs. You're doing so well, but there is a big problem. And also, it's also something I think that the solution is not far-fetched. If you travel out of this country and you're coming back, you'll find out that there's long queue at the arrival hall. And the queue is man-made. Let me put it that way. It's been said that some officers of the Nigerian Immigration Service, rather than sit on their desk and do their job, rather than facilitate people to be able to, get their passports stamped and all of that, they just create this long queue. And while Nigerians are queuing up, officers of the Nigerian Immigration Service will go to the queue and pick out Chinese men. You make the Chinese men to jump the queue. So you go and take somebody who is probably number 100, you bring the person to the front and impose that person on those who are on the queue. I mean, Nigerian Immigration Service, please. You guys should learn to respect Nigerians. You guys need to respect Nigerians. Every Nigerian that has the green passport is a stakeholder. If you travel out of this country and you get to the arrival, you cannot jump the queue. They will not allow you to jump the queue. Nobody will allow you. Why is it that Nigerian Immigration Service are the ones who are now causing all this nonsense at the international airport? It has to stop. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello? Oh, we lost him there. So, as I was saying, I am appealing to the controller of the Nigerian Immigration Service at the international airport. You need to do more. You need to call your men to order. It is very, very important. Let us, when we talk about being prideful of your country, it starts at the point of entry. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, you can hear me now, right?
Yes, good afternoon. I can hear you. Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello, yes. If you cannot hear me, I have to say what I want to say.
Okay, go
Good
ahead.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, VOP. Good afternoon, my people. My name is Chinedu. I'm calling from Afro. Okay?
Okay.
So what I want to say, our problem in this Nigeria is our judiciary. Our judiciary, they've done it wrong. They've not tried any longer. They've not tried. This is the people that is causing our problem. And because people that gave them the office direct them on what they should do, and them cannot, their power, their reach has been sold to the people that are giving them the office. So that is my case. That is judiciary. Judiciary. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The caller says that the problem of Nigeria is the judiciary. You may agree, you may disagree, but then we're also been told that, the judiciary will only give you, they don't give you what you don't ask for. They give you what you ask for. Well, while we all want to throw aspersion at the judiciary and all of that, let us also as a people do the right thing first. Let us do what we're supposed to do and do it well, and then we can begin to hold the judiciary responsible when they don't give us what we want. Yes, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello. Hello. Please call back. Like I said, if you call and you can't hear me, or you think I can't hear you, just go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead and express yourself. So we just finished talking about the judiciary, and we're hoping that the judiciary would, the way Nigerians are calling out the judiciary, that they would learn to live up to their responsibility. Please, your radio, please switch off your radio, please. Your radio, please.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
I can
Okay,
hear
you can hear me. My name is Comrade Olatunde Nekudimoru from Abuja Surulere.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. You see, my own point of view is not judiciary. Let me say, okay, concerning this immigration and the custom, you can see that in the community today, in our area, everywhere in Nigeria, even the northern area, south and southeast, this colos and marijuana has been popularized. Even people are not hiding again. Small children, age of 12, 15, 20 years are taking this thing. And this thing passed through our border. It passed through airport. You understand me? And you will see some of our young guys, you riding a BB car, blaming this government. And you are selling this thing to the community. People are get mad every day due to this thing they are taking. But I blame the immigration and the custom for allowing this kind of thing come into the community, come into the country. So we need to, everybody in Nigeria need, even our parents need, we need to orientate our children. Talk to them when they are going to the church, going to the mosque. When you go to school, don't do bad things. Be a good ambassador. When we continue from the home, when the children become older, when they want to apply for a job in Nigeria or go into their various businesses, they will apply what their parents have taught them. So we will not be blaming government for everything. We need to sensitize ourselves at home before going to the community, going to the street, so that we have to be a good ambassador to our parents, to Nigeria, to our state, to everybody in the community. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. Yes, we need to go back to the basics. We need to go back to morality. Morality as a loop to Nigeria. Parents are no longer doing what they're supposed to do because everybody is out there looking for money to survive. Yes, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good afternoon, Sulaka.
Afternoon, sir.
My colleague calling from Napoli.
Please, your radio is giving us a call back.
Okay, sorry. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Is it okay now?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
My problem is with the politicians.
Okay.
You see, teach the children the truth. In a society where a politician will just expose his rough life to the public and tomorrow come to pretend it's AI. Just like what that man or somebody did in his private jet. They are not destroying the society. When the young ones look at that, is that the type of morality is going to create to them? And when they start misbehaving, start blaming the young ones. It's a very bad thing. If they are being carried or being drowned by the evil money they're eating, they should respect themselves and eat it secretly and not to infiltrate the young ones. Let that be sanity in the society. Even in things like all these organized societies like America and their lives, a first figure cannot come out and start displaying that madness as a lifestyle. Remember what happened to Louis Key and that president then as the world president of America? What happened? But first thing cannot happen in Nigeria. You can see how reckless they are. When we talk about all money, economy, you talk about moral upbringing to the society. That's the most important thing.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, yeah, I totally agree with you. We have lost it in terms of morals. A lot has gone wrong. But then we must not allow ourselves to be influenced by the negative things we see in the society. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir. Your name?
Oga Tilaka.
I greet you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Tilaka.
I know maybe you're not hearing me, but I'm hearing you.
All right, sir.
There's the caller that called before this last caller, talking of drugs, say our youth, 15 years old, we see them taking drugs, you know those things. Yes, what he says is true. But come rain, come sun, something started somewhere. If our government is good, you will not be seeing all these things. Even those who are smuggling bodies, they are taking their risk because they want to make money. If this country is okay, all those things will be, even if it is reduced. Those people, some of them, they will not have money to even to eat. They will take thousands to go and buy drugs. To get what back will say, drink and forget your sorrow. What we are seeing in this our government is very, very bad. In Europe and other civilized countries that are doing well, even though you are lazy to work, even though you are lazy to do anything, as long as you are at the age of 18, the government is ready to give you a house. Is that your problem? Is this car, anything they will give you, the payment, you will not, if you like, even if you like, make taking 1 million years, you pay it, you will not even know that they are paying such money. If you don't have money, if you don't have house, government will build house, you get a house, you will be doing it small. My brother, all these problems started from government. If this country is moving well for the individual, the good of every Nigerian, my brother, all these things, even if you are hearing it, it will be less. Oga Prince, I will thank you. You stand for the good of Nigeria, interest of Nigeria, how everything. In fact, you are the second of one speaker for your own line. God will continue to bless
Thank you, sir.
I know you are not hearing me.
I can hear
God
you
will
very
continue
well.
to bless you.
Thank you, sir.
You can make things better in this country. Make everybody enjoy. Make things good for everybody. But other people are not living like that. Go continue to bless. This is my first time of calling on not for GOPO, for
my
radio
show.
station. Go continue to bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Yes, I totally agree with you. Our politicians have not helped the matter. The kind of life they show to the younger generation is actually pushing the younger generation into crime. It's when you see somebody who's just been elected as a councillor, he moves out from maybe a 3-bedroom flat and moves into a more expensive accommodation and all of that. So yes, I totally agree with you. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your name and where? Good afternoon, sir. Your name
Hello.
and where? I can hear you. Go
My
ahead,
name
sir.
is Samuel Oladisi. I'm calling from Badagry. I don't know if you can hear me.
Go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you. Hello. I don't know. Why are they not hearing me? Everybody's complaining. Why are they not hearing me? Oh my God. All right. So, as I was saying, a lot has gone wrong, but then we cannot, they say don't throw away the child with the dirty water. Let me also tell us, Alhaji, General Buba Marwa has been there. He's been asking, urging Nigerian youths to embrace skills acquisition. He says that is another way of fighting drug abuse. Nigerian youths have been urged to embrace skills acquisition and empowerment programs as a way to avoid substance abuse and other social vices. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where
Hello.
you're calling from?
Prince Chilaka. Maybe you are not hearing me, but I am going ahead to speak. My name is Ikem Naki Eric. This is the first time of calling to VOP program. And in fact, what prompted me this time around is your own personality. I just love it. When it comes to personal to analyzing the national program, you are one of the best. And now I'm very, very, highly elated seeing you doing this kind of job. Instead of someone like me asking my children to go to National Assembly, where there is sincerity of purpose, where they just go there to make money and disturb the public. I would rather advise my young children to follow your line so that they'll be speaking sincerity and towards national program, things that will make this country to move forward. In fact, I really commend you for the job. If I have a way of getting to you, I would want to get information on how I can make my children to follow your path. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. All right, no problem. You can actually send me a message on the show now, 0803692, 08171756338, and I will get back to you. So as I was saying, General Abuba Marwa has challenged the Nigerian youths. He says, look, there are a lot of empowerment programs out there that you can get yourself busy with, and those things help to ensure that when you are busy, you are not pushed into substance abuse and drug abuse. It's like they say, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. But it's appealing to Nigerian youth. He says, look, go out there, get involved in programs, get involved in things that keep you busy, so that you would not be thinking about drugs, 419, and all of that. Because these things, when you do them, at the end of the day, they come back to bite you on the ass. Because once you're arrested, you will serve the time. You do the crime, you serve the time. So yes, we may say that things are not working out the way we want, government is not doing the things we want, but it's not an excuse for you to get yourself entangled in crime. It's not an excuse for you to get yourself entangled with drugs. So let us keep ourselves busy doing the right things. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Yes, good afternoon. Go ahead. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your name and where you're calling from.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Your name and where you're calling from.
I want to speak concerning your program.
Go ahead.
The general that is advising the children, I believe they have mouth in what concerns the government. And I believe his talking is part of advice. But it will be very, very good if they will advise the government to do the right thing at the right time. By them stashing away the money that is for the general public into other countries, having investment all over the world, developed world, and we as a developing country, the money that we are supposed to use for the benefit of everybody is being stolen by those who find themselves in the place of authority. That is an irony. So all those advices does not make any sense to me when the people we believe would have climbed to that place to do the needful. They are not doing it. The children you talk about, they should engage themselves in learning work or handwork. What is the provision? There's no provision for them. People are surviving based on their own, what they can do for themselves. Not that the government is doing anything to streamline things. That shipping industry you are talking about, what has the government done to improve that sector? Rather, based on the tribalism and nepotism, they put people in that sector, making sure that they bring money home. And that's the problem. So until we reorient ourselves, like somebody is recommending you for the job you are doing, that's because you have the sense of responsibility. I don't know whether if you go into that position, whether you will do the same like they are doing. But if all Nigerians can think the way we are thinking and then we work towards that, there's no need to say that any sector is not working. But because we have not taken Nigeria as a responsibility to all of us, everybody is just looking for a way to climb to one position or the other. That's the major problem we are facing. This Chief Joseph from Okafo. Thank you.
All right, Chief Joseph, thank you so much. Yeah, well, like I said, we can't throw away the advice. In as much as everybody is saying, oh, government, but what are parents doing? What are parents doing on their own to curtail the menace of drug abuse in our society? Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, sir.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, well done, sir. Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay,
Go
if you are
ahead.
hearing me,
Yes.
my name is Mekudi. I just
Hello? Oh, the line went off. So as I was saying, what are parents doing? We can't leave the training of your own child to government. Government has its responsibility. The responsibility of government is to provide infrastructure. And the training of your child from birth is your responsibility as a parent. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Your name and where you're calling
Hello.
from. I can hear you.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Bashir Andy, a stakeholder in the maritime industry.
You're welcome, sir. Go
I
ahead, sir.
have a question, one, and then three advice. One, I must start by commending your efforts and sensitizing the stakeholders towards achieving more value in the Nigerian maritime industry.
Thank you, sir.
Firstly, my question is this. Is it true that the Nigerian border has been open? That's number one. Then my advice is this. Voice of the People Radio is a station that we believe that, conforms with the ethical values of the journalism profession. If it is so, I overheard you saying, NAFDAC, they don't open office, so. Can't you attach that your, NAFDAC story to the 4Ws and H of the journalism profession? The same thing goes to the issue of immigration. I expected you to say it is at so airport or on so date, or we have pictorial evidence to. Please always let's, conform with the professional values. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay. You've raised a pertinent issue, and then I'll address them. Talking about NAFDAC, people who go to their office have complained. It's not one person that is complaining. I even have somebody who I just sent a message about it, that they don't resume on time. So it's a big problem. The Nigerian, talking about the Nigerian Immigration Service at the Muritala Muhammad International Airport, I have witnessed it. So I'm not just saying what people are saying, but I have witnessed it where, people are being moved out from the line and given preferential treatment. It is totally wrong. It's totally unacceptable. The right thing needs to be done. People must learn. The Nigerian immigration officers must allow everybody to queue up. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello,
please.
hello, President Chinaga. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir. Please go ahead.
Hello, President Chinaga. Good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead. I can hear you. I can hear
Hello?
you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, President Chinaga. Good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead. I can hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. Hello. Okay, let me go on. Let me go on and say what I want to say. So, like what you are educating people, what you are saying about drugs, rampant, how drugs rampant, about youth, and the Baba Marowa, whoever that is in charge of it. I mean, I don't know if they are really in charge. Or I don't know. I'm not criticizing them, but if they are really and sincerely, doing their work, except maybe they are doing it partial. Maybe the voice that he's using to do the job is not telling him all the truth. Maybe they are doing it sometimes when they caught some people, they collect money, they go back, and what is happening is happening. Okay, let me give you this information. Like I'm living in Agege. If they want to confirm this thing that I'm saying, let them come a place they call Shaba in Agege. If you are coming from Agege Pennsylvania, or you are coming from Ikeja, within that Shaba, Utubu, Pero, there is this. If I mention their side now, but they are from north. They are the guys. Mostly the guys that are doing the business. So all this area that I'm mentioning now, they are using all this small Okada that is carrying only one person, or sometimes mostly carry only one person and the small picking all those virtual machines. That's what they are having. That's what they are using to sell it. They are going everywhere. Like today's on this now. Like this now. They are using. What they are using is network. People will be calling them. Call them here. Call them even where they are doing party. They will call them. They will go and distribute all sort of. They are using all those machines. So if they confirm this thing that I'm telling you, they will get them. But I don't know if they are really doing the job. If they are doing the job, they should investigate what I'm telling you now. is rampant in this Agege side, this Agege area. I'm not talking about Ikeja. Agege is rampant. They are using all those small machines. Many of them, they are plenty doing it. So, but if you don't look very well, if you don't investigate very well, you might not know. But if you investigate very well, you will get them. So that is what I want to, the information I want to give out this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your work.
The menace of drug abuse in our society is becoming something everybody must be involved in. We cannot just say we're looking up to government to handle it. Parents need to do more. Honestly speaking, parents need to do more. All right. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Prince Chilaka. If you are hearing me, I'm not hearing you, but let me go ahead. My name is Dr. Bashir. I'm calling back because I was expecting you to answer my first question. Is it true that the Nigerian border, the federal government has reopened Nigerian border? We read it yesterday on the news. And then secondly, in the course of reading news within the industry, you have not mentioned one of the parastatal board of directors had a meeting last week, and they have passed out a sensitive message concerning how Nigerian revenue, will be more generated through them. Thank you.
All right, Alhaji Bashir, good, welcome. Yes, we have also heard that the borders have been opened, but we're still waiting for more information on that. Regarding the meeting they held last week, we don't have all the details yet. We try not to give out information that we don't have the details. We're still waiting for the press release on that. Once we have it, we'll run it in our next edition. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Chinaka, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, what of Tony?
Oh, Tony had to take a quick trip.
Okay, sir.
Next week.
I want to come. My name is Madam Peace. I'm calling from Barra, Father.
Okay, you're welcome, madam. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I want to contribute. This drug, as everybody is saying, is very, very rampant. If you come to Gawan Estate here, that road leading to Okuola, there's a road from Gimade Estate. As if you want to go to Igbeda, that they call that street Okuola. They are always there. Malam is selling it. They have their customer. One day, many days I've been going to that past through most of the days on Thursdays when there is sanitation. The owners of the shop don't open shop. All that front shops are lining up. Malam is displaying all kind of drugs. They know their customer. Some drive and come. One day I was waiting for somebody in that junction. One Malam come and tell me, I'm not feeling fine. I was going to church. So somebody said I should wait there for them to come and pick me. One of them saw me, was telling me I should go away from there. If the drug law enforcement come, they will push me down. You understand? So I had to carry myself gently, go down and wait for who I was waiting for. Small girls, boys, men, people drive car, they come, immediately they know their customer, they know what they buy. They come, they will give money, they will give it to them. So all this, they are everywhere. Sir, please, they should do something. God bless you.
All right, bless you too, madam. Thank you very much. While we're talking about this drug menace in the society, and like I said, it's not something the government will do alone. Parents need to do their best. Parents need to understand that their first point or the first university of every child is the parents. Parents need to get involved, deeply involved in their children's welfare. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Ike. I'm calling from Ikeja.
All right. Your radio is too loud. Please take it down.
Oh, sorry, I've reduced it.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
So, honestly, the drug menace is a big issue. To be very candid, there's a place I go to fix my car, right? So once I'm there, I see crazy things. It's somewhere at Ikeja or Low. I see these boys all on drugs, and it's really affecting them. In fact, one even climbed the roof of one of the buildings there, walking on it. Before you knew, the roof just went under him. And a couple of them even creeping out from different corners of that buildings around there. I'm wondering what's happening. Is the authority not taking note of this? Young people, both girls and boys, within that vicinity, all of them on drugs. I think there's something they call Colorado.
the one they call Canadian stuff. And you see all of them acting up, looking very well in their element. You are wondering, how can we continue like this? Young people wasting away with hard drugs. It's really a menace in the society. And sadly, no one is talking to them. The security authorities, the authorities are not even conversant of what is happening within that axis. So we really have a lot to do, government and NGOs, truly, to stop this menace of drugs on youth because they are wasting away. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yes, I totally agree with you that there's a lot that needs to be done, but we keep shifting the blame to government. What are we doing as parents? What are parents doing in curbing their children from getting into drugs? The parents must take responsibility. Just as we're calling on government to take responsibility, parents must also take responsibility. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello? All right, please, if you call the line, you may not be able to hear me, but I can hear you. Just tell me your name, where you're calling from, and go ahead and say what you want to say, please. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Your name
I
and where you're
think
calling from?
I know you might not be hearing me. Like you said, we need to stop shifting blame. Yes, government has a before the children grow up to where they are. I think parents have failed. Where is the value system? What is the focus? What is self-worth? What is self-respect? What are family values? I think we should listen to what they are saying and stop blaming government and all that. Yes, we have the responsibility and we need to follow up, but I think parents, society, we need to rise up and change our value system and make sure that everywhere with a value system of health for these young people. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We're all still saying the same thing. We expect that parents must take responsibility for their actions, take responsibility for the action of their children. Not everything that must be government. Government has its role to play, but let parents also have their own role and live up to their own role. Good afternoon, your radio, please take down your radio, your name and where you're coming from. Hello? Hello? All right, we can't continue with that. You have to call us back. If you call us, please put down the volume of your radio. You switch it off. Also, if you can't hear me, I can hear you. Go ahead. Just tell me your name, where you're calling from, and go ahead and say what you want to say. Hello, good afternoon. Hello?
Hello, Prince Chilaka. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, my name is Ugo Umo. I can't hear you, but I know you're hearing me.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm calling you from Anjawa Estate. You see, this drug menace in the society is becoming something else. But you see, this has gone for somebody to go into drugs. It has really gone beyond what the parents can handle. When you say parents have a role to play, yes, they have a role to play. But when you train up your kids and they go out into the street and something else is overpowering them in the street, if the government is playing their role, the civil society are helping out, then the parents are doing their job, you find out that the kids will be okay. They will be good to go. But when the parents are doing their own at home and the society, the environment is not doing anything, the government is not doing anything, how do you think the parents, they don't have much to do? Because you can't be fetching water and then someone somewhere is wasting it, and then you say you're trying your best. You try your best and the thing is not working. What do you expect them to do? When the government come in, stop all these people selling these drugs, the civil society will help in rehabilitating all these other guys that are into it. Then when parents do their own, they will now give you an example. They will say, look, that boy, he used to be a drug addict. You see how his life was going until God helped him, through that civil society. Don't be like them. Don't do this. They will understand what you're saying. But when you finish talking and then the boy goes outside and then he's been influenced by his friends and everybody, what would the parents do? So my brother, we need the government to come in. Thank you very much, and God bless
All
you.
right, thank you. Yes, nobody's saying the government should not come in, but we need to start from the basics. I think that's where we're all getting it wrong. The basics is that parents need to do more, Hello, good afternoon. Please turn down the volume of your radio.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good
Hold on,
afternoon.
sir.
Yeah, go
I was
ahead.
the one that called before. I started the drug, big issue.
Yes.
So now, you see, what I want to chip in that some people don't really understand. You see, in this our own community here, in Abuja Surulere, my name is Mikudi. You see, in Abuja Surulere here, what that man said in Agege is true. They are using that small bike, that small Okada, and motorcycle, keke, that is a bicycle, sorry. They will not put that drug inside a small nylon, so that when police come, they will not know. But police of, let me say, Itire, Mushi, Abuja, some police from that area, they will visit these people, arrest them, and scare them that if we release you to NDLA, you will deal with. So they collected a lot of money from them and release them. They go scot-free. Sometimes you see the large number of Akala. If you know Akala in Mushin, that is their area. And big area in Peti, Lagos Island. Only soldiers go there to collect their own money and leave them. They will not arrest them. That is where I would say government are failing. Because Bubamarua is is really trying in terms of dog enforcement, as NDLA chairman. But most of the boys, that's when we say we need parental orientation. When you train your child well at home, when you train him well, having a biblical knowledge as a Muslim, you train him well as a Muslim too, or any other religion you are doing, you let them know there should be a good ambassador. When they want to apply for a policeman, they will know that as I'm going to be a policeman in Nigeria, I will not be a criminal. I want to be a civil servant. I have to go there as a good ambassador to represent my father's name. I don't want to spoil his name. But those parents they have failed when their children were still child. That is my take. Number two, I give him, multiple money. I give him, multiple money when he sold my clothes from, because I'm happy to see him as a youth, age of 17, 18 years, just finished secondary school, and he has been graduated from learning tailoring. Now he's searching for, he wanted to apply for JAM. We see them as ladies, hairdresser, tailoring, doing this thing, doing bricklaying. So it's good. Let them learn work. Tell them. You will see most of our children now, they are doing businesses after they left school. They can't see any job. But those of the businesses they are doing and working they are doing, they are continuing with it. You see them with BSc, HND holder, having his own job, not a government official. That's good. So I pray, and I love your program, Prince Sri Lanka. God bless you. God bless VOP as you are giving us a lot of knowledge. Thank you so much. Mekudi Olatunde from Abuja Surulere. Thank you. This is my second time.
Yes. Well, yes, we know that the drug menace in our society is something very serious. But like I keep saying, parents have a role to play. Government has a role to play. We all have a role to play. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello?
Please reduce the volume of your radio.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Joe.
Joe, go ahead. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Ukwafo.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Now, I really enjoy your program. If you can recall, during the era of Obasanjo, General Dua, Jonathan, the issue of drugs had not so rampant as it is now. Now, our leader, who claimed to be the president, was accused of being a drug peddler. You can imagine, there is just no week. No, there's just no week that you don't make the customs don't arrest drugs, either at the border area or at the seaport. And now, where are they keeping those drugs? Who is in charge of those drugs? How are those drugs now more rampant compared to when other presidents, we are in government. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you. Well, what you just said, we don't have any facts about it, but the truth of the matter is that, yes, drug menace has come. We need to find a solution to it. While we talk about parents, we'll talk about religious institutions. The churches, the mosques, they need to disemphasize the preaching of prosperity and begin to preach more of morality. Maybe that's where we should start from. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good afternoon, Prince Chilaka.
Good afternoon.
It's Dr. Bashir Ambi again.
Okay, sir.
In fact, this topic, I'm compelled by this topic of drugs, to comment. Honestly speaking, we are just thinking the issue of drug, we are taking it in a very light manner. It is not. Go to some part of the north, even married women, underage children. Don't forget, drug is the root of all crime.
Which is true.
So the earlier the better. I quite agree with your submission that parents have a monumental role to play. But what of those children that have no parents? Peer group. It is unfortunate, even at the motor park, some of the motor park, as mentioned by one of our, callers, mentioned. So this is a collective responsibility by all. Let all hands must be on deck to fight this menace.
Thank you, sir.
For tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
This is a true clarion call for national development. Illicit drugs, is something that we all must rise to fight against it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes. You just raised an issue talking about orphans, children who don't have parents. But there's something we're forgetting. When Fashola was the governor of Lagos State, and he said he didn't want touts and area boys anywhere, and he started beautifying the state, putting light everywhere. These people disappeared. It means that whether they have parents or not, they have where they go to. They have homes. They have people taking care of them. So we need to, like I keep saying, for us, we need all hands must be on deck. The drug menace is tearing this country apart. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello. Go ahead. We can hear. Hello. Oh. All right. Akuta urges Shippers Council Board to prioritize cargo tracking, notes, NIPRA bill, 1% stabilization fee. The Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Shippers Council, NSC, Dr. Pius Akuta, has identified 3 critical priorities requiring urgent attention from the newly inaugurated governing board to strengthen the council's regulatory capacity and financial stability. Speaking in Lagos at the inaugural meeting of the board on Thursday, Dr. Akuta emphasized the need for the board's guidance on the actualization of the Nigerian Port Economic Regulatory Agency (NIPRA) bill, the implementation of the International Cargo Tracking Note, and the operationalization of the 1% freight sustainable fee. These initiatives are critical to strengthening regulatory clarity, improving cargo visibility, enhancing national security, and securing sustainable revenue for the council. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello?
Your name and where you're Please, there is so much noise at your background. Your name.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. I'm not here.
I can hear you, but please, if you call, you cannot hear me. I can hear you. Introduce yourself, reduce the noise at the background, switch off your radio, and go straight to the point. If you call me, you cannot hear me, I can hear you. Just do the needful, switch off your radio, reduce the noise at the background, and go ahead with what you want to say. Yes, hello, good afternoon.
Hello, my brother, good afternoon.
Afternoon, go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from.
My brother, I enjoy your program. I used to call. Chris from Ogun State.
You're welcome, sir.
Hello?
Go ahead.
So, what I want to tell you is this. You see, they are telling you government parents. In fact, 90% is government. If parents are not doing what they're supposed to do,
And if those drugs are not available to the youth, where would they get it from? They get it from nowhere. Because government have failed. What is their duty to make sure those drugs are not available inside the country? If Baba Marwa I know when he ruled Lagos. I was present in Lagos when Marwa ruled. So I don't understand. If they seize this drug not to enter inside this country, how will children see those drugs to abuse them? Is it when parents are running health care to make sure they pay the NEPA bill, they pay house rent, they do this, they do that, they will get time to know or to come back and be following their children, nyash to nyash, street to street? Government have failed. Government have failed not to search all luggages. Where they collect bribe and release them. So that is the issue. Thank you, my brother. Keep it up.
All right, sir. Well, thank you. You said government has failed. But we must also admit the fact that a lot of parents have failed. A lot of parents have failed. Today, Nigeria, we're talking about drug. Nigeria is also facing an explosion of single motherhood. A lot of single mothers have 3, 4 children all by themselves, and they cannot cope. Why are the fathers running away from their responsibilities? Why are men impregnating women that they cannot take care of? I mean, when we're looking at the issue of drug, it has a multifaceted head. It's a hydra. So if we're talking about failure in parents, we're also talking about failure in marriages. We're talking about illicit sex. It's part of the problem. Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from. I lost that one. So it's simple for all of us to just say, oh, government has failed. But a lot of us, even us as men, we are failing. We must tell ourselves the gospel truth. A lot of Nigerian men are failing. They are the problem. You go and impregnate a lady you don't want to marry, that you don't want to take responsibility for, and you abandon the woman and the children. How do you want her to cope? Oh, God. What is now wrong? So please, 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 as far as I'm concerned, this whole issue about drug abuse is something that everybody needs to be involved in. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Oh, I lost that call as well. So so it's one thing to always point fingers at government. Governments, we know the role of government to curb these drugs from entering the country, to create an enabling environment for people to earn a living. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mr. Chinaga. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, please.
Hello.
Go ahead, I can hear you.
Hello.
Go ahead, I can hear you.
Why my business is not coming to you? Anyway, I'm the person that called before that come from Agege. You know why? Sometimes the way you radio presenters, almost all of you, the way you people do some things sometimes or talk sometimes, it makes some of us that call every day, like me, that call every day, like not to be calling, because we are using our card to call. Your radio is not buying cards for us, government is not buying cards for us. When we talk most times, first we see that it's happening. We give the information. Somebody will tell us to say allegedly. Somebody called now and tell you that most of these people you are seeing, some of them do not have parents. Like my side in Agege here, if I can tell you the truth, maybe somebody will say, how do I know? I have lived in Agege for more than, let's say, 20-something years now. There are many of them, those girls who were born, live with their mama, they will grow. They will start walking up and down, going everywhere. That mostly they are the ones doing all these things, not only them. So we are telling you now, if we say it sometimes, like I tell you about Agege, say they are using all this small Vespa machine. They will put it inside that Vespa machine after if you remove the seat, they carry the seat up. There is a hole there. That's where they're hiding it. They know their customers. They will be calling them. They are using phones to call, to communicate. Even in the party, wherever they are doing party, they will go and supply it everywhere. And when we are saying all these things, when we say it's niche, what you people are supposed to do is to, like this Baba Marwa, give him that information. If he's not listening to us, then let him mobilize mobilize men to go and check all these things with these people are talking, if it's true. So when we hear that, yes, that we will be, what we will waste our credit, our card to call, that they have investigated it, and we hear that it's happening, that they are working. So many of us, those who is not calling, will now pick up the phone and start calling. Like somebody called somewhere now, from Mushi or wherever, say what the man from Agege said is happening in Mushi. Even when I hear it, I know that my call enters through. So this is happening, it's real. Let them go and investigate it. And mostly, like one other man said, that mostly when either police or caught them, they will collect money, deceive them that they don't want to take them to MDLA, that if they take them there, this, that. Okay, somebody call now and talk about Fashola, when Fashola was ruling. Because if you are taking parents, when Fashola was ruling, everybody knows how Fashola do to Aburo, those ones that are under bridges everywhere. How Fashola do that and sanitize everywhere that time. So why is all this new present government now? Why is all these ones not doing it? If they are doing it, they will do more than parents. Government will do more than parents. But when people now like telling us maybe you are not believing us, maybe some of us, maybe we'll stop calling. We'll stop calling. If we are not calling, you will not be here. But nobody will be responding to you. We will stop calling.
All right, thank you. I think you're getting it wrong. Your duty is to call. Our duty is to pass the information across. All we're saying is that everybody in Nigeria, everybody has a role to play in curbing drug abuse. We cannot just say it is government. No, you and I, we have a role to play. Parents have a role to play. And when you say that, hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Prince Chilaka.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Please, it's Dr. Bashir Ambi Mohammed again.
Go ahead, sir.
Calling. This issue of drug is not only peculiar to maritime industry, it's all over the nation. But let's start from what we are here. That's maritime and border show, dissemination of information. It is the drug that is giving these boys, the power, the conviction to even be standing in front of a moving vehicle. Go to Mile 2 and see. My question that I want to ask is this. Is it late? Will it be improper? It's federal government of Nigeria. I salute the good work Buba Marwa is doing and his men. I salute that one. Is it now late, or it will be improper if the government can implement what the Saudi Arabian government is doing? Once you are caught with drug, you'll be killed? That's my question. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Yes, I appreciate that question. I have always been of the notion that anybody caught with arms and drugs, illegal arms, importing illegal arms into the country, moving drugs into the country, should be given the capital punishment, because you are ruining a lot of lives. So why would we not ruin your own life as well? Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from. Afternoon. Go ahead, sir.
I know you cannot hear me, but I can hear you right away.
All right, go ahead.
My name is Heritage. Okay? I want to tell you something. Bumawara has done his part. But this our Nigeria is another different country that you've ever seen. Okay? Let me now give you an explanation of it. These boys, they don't care anymore. They want to make money now. And they have care. And whenever you want to visit the peers, wherever the peers bring out, that's what you're going to take. And when you take that, when you get home, go and practice it there. You get what I mean? So that's how it is. They are all the same thing. These drugs that you are seeing is a very bad thing. And they know. But I don't know how to explain it. But it's still the same thing towards them. Let them take it. The way they want it, they will take it. Till tomorrow, let them remember what they've done to themselves. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, sir. All right, so we're talking about drug abuse. We're talking about, you cannot talk about drug abuse without talking about those who bring in these drugs. So we need to start the capital punishment from those who bring in the drugs. Take those who bring it in out. Those who consume it will have nothing else to consume. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and please turn down the volume of your radio. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello? Yes. Please turn down the volume of your radio.
Good afternoon, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My name is Domando from Egoton.
Okay.
So, hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Domando from Egoton.
Please go ahead. I can hear you. I can hear you. If you can't hear me, I can hear you. Please go ahead. Oh, we lost him there. So as I was saying, I do not. Oh, another call is coming. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes.
Hello. Go ahead. Good afternoon.
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Chinaka, my name is Sammy.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm calling from Lagos. You see, you have said a lot. Everything that you have said is very nice. But you use parents to spoil everything. The primary responsibility of government is to take care of citizens. And they have law. They have law. You go to China, if you misbehave, they will lock you up. And if you go extra mile, they can even finish you there. But when somebody carries drugs, look at our young girls now. So almost all of them are walking naked in the street because of all this smoking. If they catch you taking drugs, police should not leave you alone. They should prosecute you. That is why we have law. That is why we have law. The police will still intervene. Because of how much they will take, they will leave them and they will continue. And when his parents come in now, parents have done their own. It is government have to enforce law on the citizens. So all this talk, parents, 95% of what we have seen today is government. Our government is not working. Things are not moving well. Thank you, Chinaka.
All right. Thank you. I think we all disagree to agree. Whether we like it or not, anyhow we want to look at it. I still believe. I come from the old school, and I believe that I am here today because of the discipline instilled in me by my parents. Honestly speaking, after my parents comes the school. After the school comes the community. And that's why I said everybody must be involved. It starts from the home. Give your children the right training. Prepare them for the future. If you do that, I am telling you, we have started the journey. We have started the journey. We must all come to that realization that the problem we have in Nigeria is not just about government when it comes to these drugs. Hello, good afternoon. You are my last caller for today. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Tukut.
Okay.
From,
Go ahead.
Okay. You see, all these children you are talking about, they have run away from the home. Many of them, they are living in the street because of the parents have talk different ways. You know, and just enter to many of them, living under the different places. So not the part of parents. Right?
All right. You're my last call for today. I don't think I'm going to take another call before I end up this program. I have less than 3 minutes to go. But you see, like I was saying before, when Fashola was governor of Lagos State, and he wanted to control the menace of area boys and touts and all of that, a lot of them who were living under the bridges, a lot of them who were living in uncompleted buildings, what did he do? He started putting light everywhere. He started, taking away that thing that was shielding them. And suddenly we found out that all the area boys had homes. And they moved into their homes. Hello, good afternoon. You're my last caller for today.
Hello?
Your name and where you're calling from. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. I can
Hello?
hear you. Go ahead.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
I hope you are hearing me.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hello?
Go ahead.
What I want to let you know is that parents, yes, it's okay. But what I have discovered is so many of you are, trying to defend government to save their jobs. But let us call a spade a spade. Parents are trying. But the truth is that the government we have, they are not doing anything. if you promulgate a law or you tell you that the government people are working, deal with whoever is found with drugs and ban the importation of it, how can they continue? Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. That's my last caller for today. I'm not gonna pick any other call because I have just 2 minutes to go. Yes, when you see the issue of drug within the maritime industry, as we know, the reason why we're actually emphasizing on drugs is because most of these drugs come in through the borders. They're either coming in through the air, or they're coming in through the land border, or they're coming in through the sea. And so the Nigerian National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the Nigerian Customs, other sister agencies, they've been doing their best. They have been doing their best to arrest these people, to prosecute them. They've been doing their best. But we cannot throw away the issue of lack of morality, lack of parental guidance. We cannot throw it away. We cannot say, oh, the parents have no duty to rest. No, the parents have the first duty. It is the duty of government to implement the laws. But it is the duty of parents to ensure that the children do not fall short of these things. So when we keep saying, oh, government, we're not being sincere to ourselves. We're hiding and we're running away from our responsibilities. And I've said something here before. A lot of men go out there, impregnate girls, and then they abandon the children. They abandon the woman. And you expect the woman to take care of these children. We must take responsibility. Individually. And then collectively. That is the only way we can curb drug abuse in Nigeria. So, it's been a very interesting day with you guys. Thank you, my listeners. Thank you for those who have called. Thank you for those who sent messages we couldn't read. I'm telling you, this is the Maritime and Border Show. And like I said when we started, it is educative, it's informative, it's entertaining. Today has been very awesome. I wish you all a wonderful Sunday. Have a nice day. I'm signing out. My name is Prince Chilaka. It's been the Maritime and Border Show.